Welcome to the College Football Playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, and all the drama has led up to this point, the first round of the 12-team playoff. And a home field advantage for one side. This place is rocking. This is a very intriguing matchup. One team that earned the right to host this game and enjoyed tremendous crowd support against another team that slipped into the playoff, trying to establish a tradition now of upsets in the first round of the CFP. We'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the North Texas Mean Green, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the Tulane Green Wave. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. We have been waiting for this, the College Football Playoff with an on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The College Football Playoff about to get underway. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, we've seen this from this defense all year long, the ability to stop the run, and they get things started here on this first play of the game with being stout up front.
Here's the second down play. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Here early in the game, the defense right away realizes what they're up against. Having an opportunity to move this receiver around to give him a chance to get out in space are the plays that can really cause a defensive coordinator headaches.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's found some room at the 45. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
I mean, this is exactly how they wanted to start when it opened up this game, especially on the road. It's a really well-blocked play, pick up a good chunk of yards, and if you're the offensive line, this is what you've talked about all week in your meetings. Establish the line of scrimmage and take control of things up front. They give their running back plenty of room to pick up those good yards.
He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
I know the toss play begins with a guy taking the snap, he turns it around, he flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction where they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes the play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive, running the ball, throwing the football. Seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he's got it already past the first down marker. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Mean Green. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepared for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
See if they can convert the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And the PAT makes it 7-0.
Is good.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
Tulane, 0.
And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? Returner steps out of bounds at the 17. First down here for this offense. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
On the play.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Second down play coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Snags a good throw. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a fourth down play now. Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Close to the tight end. And it's broken up nicely. A defensive stop and a turnover on downs.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
They're going to run it. Great cut there. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
He'll hand it off. Lights off a defender. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Oh, he snapped to the back. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. So no hesitation by the coach. The offense is out there to go for it here. Here we go, fourth down. They'll try to run for it. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
That's just mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line does their job, gets a nice surge there, and the back does what he needs to do to pick up the first down.
A juke to man, but not much room to maneuver. Stopped after a small gain.
Second down coming up.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker. The offense stays on the field, of course. It's 4th down and inches. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1.
I can really appreciate this offensive coordinator not trying to just do something crazy. You're less than a foot away from the first down line. Just punch it in and pick up a first down. That's what they call here, and it works out perfectly.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, North Texas. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes North Texas 14, Tulane 0.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. He would be better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback.
Will take over 1st and 10.
The Tulane offense is back out on the field now. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
2nd down after that previous play. Receiver in motion now. They're going to run it here. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable 3rd down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a 1st down.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
Ball carried by the quarterback. Mark down at the 35-yard line. 2nd down coming up.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. That'll be enough for a 1st down, brought down at the 43.
Well, they knew all week that they would have an opportunity to face a lot of man coverage and a lot of blitzing today. And one way that they felt they could counter that, getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and especially on the quick slants for big gains.
1st and 10 play coming up. Running back with the football. Football comes out. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover.
That is tough for the ball carrier here because not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
And the Mean Green offense is back on the field now. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. It stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Deep shot caught inside the 15. That's a massive play. Moves the ball to the 14, and just like that, they're in scoring position.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Ball handed off. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Gain of 3. Brings up 2nd down.
On the double.
The back's got it again. Bulldozing his way through those tackles. Powering through. Touchdown, Mean Green. He would not be denied.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield. He may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
He had the extra point and the lead now 21-zip.
That makes the score North Texas 21, Tulane 0.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Set to kick it away.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. That fumble from the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? He's looking to scramble. And he'll be forced out of bounds right near the line of scrimmage.
On the play.
Well, that is a clinic by this defense on this quarterback run. String him out to the sideline, nowhere for him to go. All he could do is step out of bounds for no gain.
As a design quarterback keeper. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal was obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. Here's a gamble. Head coach keeping the offense on the field inside his own 30. He's escaping the pocket now. And that will pick up a 1st down. They'll spot it at 38.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the 1st down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the 1st, keep this drive moving.
And he's going to float this one to the right side. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Boy, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Past the 10. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Green Wave. And now to try here for the extra point. Point after is good. They're down 14 now, 21-7. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. North Texas's offense is back out there now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Now it's 2nd down here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a 1st down.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. And I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play?
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Gets the first and still running. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run. The offense is clicking and the defense just searching for answers now. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense showing a bunch formation now. Toss play to the outside. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long.
Get set, get set. Gaucho. Lion.
Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Gain moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And they make the stop to get the ball carrier down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. They go with a direct snap. Brought down after a solid run by the senior. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here's 1st and goal, a chance to really build this lead before halftime. He hands it off from the gun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. Ball sits at the 2-yard line for 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Touchdown, North Texas. This offense cannot be stopped. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They've come up with 6.
The extra point makes it 28-7.
That makes the score North Texas 28,
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
And your Tulane Green Wave will take over 1st and 10.
Ready up.
Time running down. Just one play left here in the half.
Easy.
Play action here on 1st down. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Across the 40. Tackled on the return, and that's how we'll end the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half.
Number 92, set to advance on the football.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Tulane offense is back out on the field now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Receiver makes the catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Important second down play coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Direct snap to the back. Breaking tackles. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. Now the timeout is called by the defense. We've got some things to work out here. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. First down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch, but gets the first down in the process.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards.
And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tulane. Might have to try the extra point. The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. The North Texas offense back on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Looking for his big tight end. He's got a man down the middle. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. They finally get him down at the 10-yard line. Sets up a 1st and goal. What a play. A new set of downs after that completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw. They got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
There we go. The defense is able to finally get some pressure on this guy. That's one way to slow him down. He has had one heck of a drive, but this time, give the defense some credit for getting after him.
Throwing back to the carry the ball. Picks up 6. Third down coming.
Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Drop for a loss after the catch on third down. Sets up a fourth down now.
Hey, I really like the idea on third down. I can kind of see the thought process there. Make an unconventional call on third down. Sometimes that can work out, but the defense was just prepped and ready for it this time.
And that is no good. The lead remains at 14 after the miss.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Hands off to the left. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
He's tackled at the 22-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Oh, that one's picked off. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the mean green offense is back on the field now. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. I'll flip back to the QB. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Will the defense play coverage or blitz? Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And it's caught. Finding space at the 20. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defensive coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes. And this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
That's a design quarterback keeper. Touchdown, Green Wave. Trying to come all the way back. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good.
Team.
Start here. North Texas's offense is back out there now. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. Here's the handoff. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line.
No gain on the play. Second down coming up.
Getting set. Here's second down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Graham down the middle. It's Josman. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, North Texas 28, Tulane 21.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, North Texas.
Critical third down play for this offense right here.
Get set, get set.
Here's the option play. Breaking free at the 35. Good enough for the first down to the 37.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down play coming up for this offense.
29 Philly, 2
Or it's snapped to the back. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43. So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Oh, just a backbreaker for this defense. That's 2 separate times. On this drive alone, they've had a chance to maybe get off the field. They'd have these 3rd downs, only to give up first downs. Now, as a defensive coordinator, man, you got to dial up any kind of pressure at all to shoot a gap and try to bust that ball away from these backs.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. As the first down is still going. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run. So it's 1st and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. Heavy blitz look here, pre-snap. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Knocked down near the 30-yard line. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Good job bleeding the clock on this drive so far. They'll come up on a 2nd down. Trying for the touchdown. They'll test the left side. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Mean Green. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the 2nd half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
North Texas, 35. Tulane, 21.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off. They're able to get him down.
Picks up 1. Brings up 2nd down.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. Breaks loose at the 45. That is a huge play. Finally brought down at the 46-yard line.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. The crucial 8-yard gain sets up a makeable 3rd and 2.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a first down. No huddle now for the offense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Can he take it all the way? It's a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he lofts one deep over the middle. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. Touchdown, North Texas. This quarterback on fire today.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
North Texas, 42. Tulane, 21.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be first down and goal. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and suddenly we're looking at a first and goal situation. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Tulane. And they'll set up for the PAT. And there's the point after. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Off the play fake on first down. Pressure is coming. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. A sack sets up a second down and very long. Handoff as they try to work the clock here. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Big third down play. If they can't get the stop, they have to consider calling a timeout. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Running back grabs it on the screen. Breaking free at the 35. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now.
Man, I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today. Making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Looking to pass here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The throw to the running back in the flat. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here. Second and goal for the offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Mean Green. Well, Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. This thing is so out of hand, all you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disaster.
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Past the 20. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Green Wave. Now the all-important extra point. And the PAT is good.
The extra point is good.
I believe they can line up here to go for the onside kick. And looks like the hands team were able to recover the football. Here comes the North Texas offense back on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments, come up with a stop here. Pitch play to the back. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Off target and incomplete.
It's 3rd down.
On the double.
3rd down play for this offense. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. And the defense will stop the clock with a timeout here. 25 seconds remaining. Well, no surprise here. They're already 2 for 2 on 4th down. Try to make it 3 for 3 here. And the quarterback dropping back. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and it's incomplete. It's a turnover on downs. Crucial moment late in this game.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Just gets it away. It's a deep ball. Incomplete. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one more play.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Oh, and he dropped it. And that is a fitting end today for this offense. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.